Hello and welcome down as we say farewell to a bag of clubs that have served me very well over the past 12 months. And we are doing this video today at Pezula Golf Club, Pezula Nature Reserve. This is the view we have at 6:30 in the morning. Oh my word. Absolutely stunning. And if you can see that sign down there, the reason it's a nature reserve is the wildlife around here is absolutely, well, wild. We have baboons already been sighted this morning, been chased off by a paint gun wielding 90-year-old. The first is a par 5. I'm going to go 3 wood because the fairway runs out about 310 and goes into a ravine. 3 wood, weirdly enough, is one of the newest clubs in my bag, but it's the oldest. Ping I-15. So I picked this up at a golf bidder challenge. I was struggling to find a 3 wood I actually liked all year. And then I hit a shot at, it was Heysham, wasn't it? I hit a shot at Heysham where I think Jacob was filming, Kieran was filming, 2 playing partners, and even me. I hit the shot and we all went, ooh. And it was in my bag. Good story. So this is a scratch golfer series, so we've had the score goals pop out. It's a long course off the back, but it's a lot of elevated tee shots, so gathering the yardages is going to be absolutely key today. What a view. It's in the left rough. Does look like it opens up there. Can you see around there, David? Oh, that was an early morning swing. That was a 6:30, just slept on a chaise long type of swing. Yeah, the double beds here, twin beds here at Pezula are very close together. David forced me to sleep on a chaise long last night.
I don't regret it.
It's a weird course because like the fairways are actually quite big. The rough's pretty light and then it's just dead. So if you're offline, like you gotta be a long way offline to lose your ball, but at the same time it's quite an imposing look. Just gonna hit 5 iron, just plod up the centre of the fairway, leave myself a wedge. That'll do. Yeah, nice strike with these irons. It's not always been a given this year. 122, playing 124. Greens look quite soft. I think there's a bit of green beyond as well. So we'll try and place like just under 130. Oh, whoa, 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 come down, come down. Wow. Jeez. I know I should be expecting it to strike it okay, but absolutely ripped it. Absolutely smashed it. Well, a dodgy 3 wood, an okay 5 iron, and absolutely stonked 50 degree. I mean, how many holes did it normally take to get warmed up without any swings?
A hole.
A hole? A hole?
5 holes.
5 holes? I was going to say, a hole, that'd be. Mate, it's hot though, isn't it?
It is.
Which really does help. Does everyone put sun cream on?
My neck, yeah.
Your neck?
Yeah.
Your back?
Don't say the neck.
David was about to burst into song there. If you know, you know. Oh, did not stick the dismount. These greens look superb. So we might as well address the elephant in the room. This is a lab putter, and I've been using lab putters for most of the year, but this is the 2.1. Now I got this maybe 5-6 years ago, but I just love the way it sits, and I've actually been rolling it really nicely in the last few weeks, but I change putters so much, and it is a problem, and I acknowledge I have a problem, and I hear that's the first step to recovery. So next year, I want a proper fitting and actually trying to stick with it, but I said that this year as well, so we will see. Yeah, decent pace. Well, a bit of a scrappy first hole. Nobody likes parring a par 5, but especially one that's a little bit downwind. Although it is 600 yards with a ravine in the middle, so we'll let ourselves off. It's not over yet, they still got to hold this putt. Okay, we're off and running. I think it's the 3rd hole where we start to head really down towards the ocean. This course is like built up on cliffs, I suppose, and some of the views are just unlike anything you might have seen before. So stay tuned, it's glorious. What a morning. What a morning. Love these steps as well. So the line is just to the right of that fairway bunker in the background. There's one club I'm going to miss more than anything. It's this thing. Although the hosel is very loose right now. Slightly nerve-wracking it's going to fly off. I think we should be all right. Oh, there's a bit of a push. Should be perfect actually. Go, go, go. Well, I didn't see a down, I didn't see a splash. I think that's good. Like, it was 250 to the bunkers in the back. I think we're all right. Not a cock up of epic proportions. Should have just taken a 3-wood to make sure, but the wind is like into, isn't it, here quite a lot? What a shame. Well, we're water, no, we're dropping. 132, playing 136 up the hill. Little pitching wedge, just a controlled one. Try and get up to that top shelf. Just waiting for a David signal. What's he going to give us? Nothing. David gives us nothing. Have you ever played poker against David? No, I don't think anyone has, because it's not worth the risk. You just lose. It's because it's massive. It's because it's long at the green. God, how good did that look? Still a chance for a par though. Downhill but fairly flat. So there's a chance for a par. Get in. Bit weak, wasn't it? Bit tentative for 7 AM in the morning. Well, that is a par. That is a bogey. That is 7 AM math though, isn't it? We've got 190 yards. I played off the back tees. There wasn't a back tee available on the last for some reason, but we played off the back tee box. The pin is like tucked back left over a bunker, and you may have noticed the view. So we're going to have an A-time because it's downwind off the right. I'm going to start it middle of the green, and if it draws back a little bit, that's fine. Come on, wind. Come on, bring it back. Well, that is a very, very, very professional shot. Centre of the green. Oh dear, didn't even leave a divot really. What a beautiful day, just absolutely incredible. So, on the top shelf, didn't go down to the bottom. David is drone piloting today, adding to his skill set. His CV is being boosted. Thanks for joining me down here. Balls I've been using, TaylorMade TP5X with the stripes. I started out the year with the Pix balls, but as far as alignment goes, these are fantastic. Jacob, you've been using like the Tour Response. I did like that. I wasn't really appreciative of the big orange line. Didn't really do a lot for me. This is a bit more subtle, and yeah, I think it works. The Vids tech that works. What a thing. Uphill, right to left. Again, just pace. Kind of goes down as it starts to get towards the hole. Sit. Oh, That was a little bit of help on the way. Still need to get out of UK mentality. Do not need to hit the putts in South Africa. Just gotta roll them. Just about. Just about. So it's a par, decent save. Right. We do get to go to some pretty amazing places. It's a 230 metre carry over a fairway bunker. Now, if they're putting that on the tee, that's probably something we need to pay attention to. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just going to hit driver. What are we even doing here? Why are we even having this conversation? Arguably, best club in my bag this year, yeah. Driver, I would say. Yeah, we'll get into this a little bit more as we go on. Right. Wind off the left and down. Just feed up the left-hand side of the fairway. Well, you're not going to find a better drive hit on this hole today. Absolutely stonked. Come on, we are fully loose and limbered now. Right, we are currently one over. We're not any score predictions, eh? What do you think?
Well, frame with your clubs. I reckon go off on a high. I reckon couple under.
Couple under, Sam?
Level.
Level, David?
Couple over.
Classic. Classic bar-wise. What an absolutely lovely looking hole. I've only got 61 left. Absolutely pured that drive. Can't see the bottom of the pin. Think like a little flippy lob wedge. Slide that club underneath a little. Quite a bit of spin, stop it next to the pin. First birdie of the day. On our way to a couple under. What's the par of the course?
Just fold it.
Why
No, just fold it the other way. And you can see the gap between them.
Oh, right. Ah, tell us early in the morning, it's just these little things that are amazing me. Look, you got a little gap. A little gap you can put your out score in, then your in score. What was I looking at? Par of the course, 72, okay. Oh, you've got to be. I was certain that was going to be good. I think the problem is like we had two guys up on the green. Yeah, so like what if there's one person up on the green, like it could be a good shot. But if there's two people up on the green, that's like it's crossing the streams, isn't it? There's going to be damage being done. It would have, if it had got to the edge of the green as well, it would have kicked on that down slope. Sorry boys, I thought I'd hit a really good shot then. Oh, what a green as well. Down the hill, left to right. No, it's not. It's well outside it. And it's so slow down there. That is just a bowler tripe. That was a big bowler, that. A perfect metaphor. Let's have a good putt. If this is a good putt, this could still set me in the right direction, even though it'd be disappointing not to get a birdie. Oh, Pete. The greens are wet. They haven't been cut. You know what? Maybe early mornings are a struggle. 2 over after 4. Something special is going to have to happen. Come on, Pete. Come on. $210 yards. Wind is down off the left very slightly, but pretty much straight across, so it's playing most of its yardage. It's going to be just a really solid 5-iron. What a hole again. What does this remind you of? It's like bringing you back, it's just like the pines and the way it's all shaped. It looks stunning. Like we've not been to this part of the course yet. All the filming we did yesterday was down by the ocean, but this looks really pretty. Really pretty. I was kind of expected this to be a video of like us like talking through these holes and then going, oh, you know, let's just get to the spectacular ones overlooking the sea, but it's great. It's really nice. You know what? It's probably a good chance to talk about my irons. So I've got fit for the Ping Blueprint S's at the start of the year. And I've got to be honest, I don't think at any point this year I've struck them well. You know what I mean? It's been fine at times, but I don't know, just not quite ever gelled with them properly. Obviously good iron, just, I don't know, not really been my bag. And this has been the biggest issue. That's where it was teed up.
Is that like heely, fatty strike?
Yeah, just like a little drop kick. It's not been great. I mean, obviously it's not to do with the club, it's to do with my swing, but once things, look at this by the way, you get a little tee holder. Once things like start to get in your head like that, it's just, yeah, it's kind of tough to get it out. However, I'm going to get fit for some pretty special irons in the new year, so I think we'll be all right. Terrible shot and a short side. Got to hit like a flop shot over this bunker to a tight pin. Damn, that really sucks. I'm a bit of an upslope though, which helps. Kind of means I should be able to use a little bit of elevation assist. So I'm looking just to land this on the green and let it dribble down. Come on. It's too damn pretty to get annoyed, isn't it, Jacob? Oh, that's pretty good. Whoo! Right, a putt for a bogey to avoid a double. Oh, this is not how I wanted these clubs to go out. I want these clubs to go out with a bang, but like a good bang. Not like an explosion. Get in your car in the morning, you turn the ignition, and it's like a da-dum, and it's that unnatural cracking, and you know something's gone wrong. We're getting like a quad workout in this morning, Jacob, aren't we, together? Getting them deep squats. Wow. That's a decent putt, just broke loads. Man. 4 over through 5 holes. What if I don't break 80 with the last round of my clubs? I want to go out with a decent score. I want to say a happy goodbye, not a sad goodbye. Like a joyful farewell at the station, not a what's a sorrowful goodbye. Like they just leave me a note. Suitcases are there in the hallway. You know, I've run off with an accountant from Slough. That kind of goodbye. Africa, eh? Unbelievable. Okay, 235 to bunkers. Looks like it kind of goes around to the left a little. There's quite a bit of room left, so I'm aiming over the cart path here. This is going to be a struggle now, isn't it? We've got to fight. See you at home. Hold it, wind. Yeah. Just short of the bunkers. It is into a strong wind, that, so it's okay. A little bit necky, just not there yet. 178 playing 172. Close your eyes, Jacob. How did I miss? I hit everything apart from the camera. Oh. I mean, a full 5 is 200. Feels about right. Ball above my feet, so it should move a little bit to the left. Go. Go, 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 go. Oh, wow, that wind. That was a pretty good shot. God, that would have been bang on, I think, as well. That's okay. Got a chance for a birdie, even if it's a chip. Right, I'm not going to need a putter it. I'm just going to chip this in. Always do this. I've not really noticed before.
What?
Like bend down with me like this. Is this a new thing?
I don't know.
New year, new knees. Come on, let's chip around. God, I'm chipping it well. And what a perfect segue into the wedges. Vokey SM10s. Now look at this lob wedge. This lob wedge has seen stuff. Now, it has been through the mill. Do love Vokey wedges. I mean, I think most of the major brands now have got wedges to compete with Vokeys, so like whatever I switch into next year, I'm not overly concerned. But like Vokeys are just like that. Kind of like comfort blanket, that stamp of authority that have been around for so long. And the control on the flights is excellent. I think there's probably wedges that may spin a little bit more, but yeah, these have been great this year. Another chip in. I've had a lot this holiday. Work trip, work trip. $260 meters to the end of the fairway. Look at this. I'm really impressed by some of these holes. These are fantastic. It's just like a little punty driver. There's actually nothing in between the end of the fairway and the green. It's just rough. Even if it runs out fairway a little bit, it should be okay. Go on, wind. Nudge it. Yeah, should be all right. Struck it well. All right, finding a bit of momentum. Okay, well, 190 down the hill. It's going to be playing 180, then into wind. More than Mr. Buggy. So I was playing 190 again, which is like a 5-iron. Hit a lot of 5-iron so far today. But the last time I hit a 5-iron, I did get a birdie. Maybe I should miss this green on purpose. My chipping is just fuego. On there, boy! Just in a bunker. God. That was literally tracing straight for him. That would have been a bad bit of the trip, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? It's like the worst thing, like play through greenkeepers and you hit one towards a greenkeeper. It just feels horrendous. It feels horrible. It's kind of like downhill to the pin, so I just need to get it out. Should roll out pretty well. I don't know. Okay, you know what, let's get off this hole. Cheers, boys, thank you. Okay, 8th hole, par 4, 400 yards. It's quite a straight hole, really. It's just into wind. So I get a good drive away. That's the best one of the day, I think. Yeah, smoke that. Unless the mark post is in a particularly tricky situation, we're going to be all right. Right, I've got 144 down the hill, but it is into wind. I'm just going to hit a 9 now. I'm just going to like chip it. Just try and keep it low. Pin's on a back shelf. I don't really want to be flying the green, but got to be brave. Ball below my feet. God, I mean, it's so bad. Just fat. After an all-you-can-eat buffet fat. Like you're really struggling. Like you think you're going to throw up and crap yourself at the same time. That fat. Right, I left myself a 70-foot putt. Up the hill, big slope from left to right. It looks like it's going to flatten out once it gets to the hole, but obviously pace control. If that had gone in with that drone shot, internet broken. I know. Okay, par, 4 over and not clicking yet. I think we've only had one par 5. The first, right. So we're going to have some chances coming up because it's a par 72. Come on, let's get this back to level. Level par with the last round to be good. Around this course off the backs. It is very finker quarters, and you're right, that's definitely the vibe. We've got a par 5 to finish this 9. A birdie gets back to 3 over, and that'd be wonderful. Eagle get back to 2 over, that'd be fantastic. If I finish this 9 2 over, I think that'd be a decent result. So I've got to take on these bunkers on the corner and just blast it, give it a rip. And like a tiny dog leg right to left, not loads. Lost it. Is it over that man? It's all right, there is room up there, it's just right hand side. He was well inside the driving distance, so it wouldn't have got near him. Now that was very, very close to being in a spot of bother. Literally couldn't get any closer. And we don't want to be going in the long grass here. Like I said, this is a nature reserve. There are snakes. So we're going to hit 7 iron, 190, and get out of here. A little bit downwind. All right, left edge of the green. Just a nice one. I wouldn't take it back. Oh, big good. Big good. Oh, what is it with this trip and almost albatrossing things? Oh, come on. This might be a lucky Strixon. No, soft feel. Do you want a soft feel? Yeah. Do you want a soft feel, David? Thank you very much. There you go. All right. Yeah. Par 5s, baby. Wow, that must have been. Wow, that is pitched. That's close. That was really close. Maybe a couple more chances for an albatross on this trip. A little bit downhill. Doesn't feel like there's a lot in it. Come on. God. I love the sight of an African eagle. Majestic. Okay, we've had a quick pit stop where I've snaffled down a chicken wrap, a peanut butter shake and breakfast balm. David took half an hour to choose and an hour to eat. So it's now Thursday. We had so coffees. I had a coffee as well, obviously didn't hit the mark. The 10th hole here is 320 yards to the green. The green is here. So it's a big dog leg. There's also like a split fairway. So you've got a fairway to the right, a fairway to the left. I'm going to go with those 2 bunks in the background. Basically aim at them, which is the second fairway. And if I pull it a little bit, that's fine. If I push it a bit, that's fine as well. Can't reach the green in this wind, I don't think. I also had green Tabasco with my chicken wrap, which I've never had before. A little bit milder, it's quite nice. Okay, let's back up an eagle with a birdie, shall we? Yeah, that's fine. A little bit left than I wanted, but it'd just be like left hand side of the fairway or left semi. It's fine. Bit of a weird hole actually, because massive split fairway, loads of bunkers, but actually you could just hammer it and it'll be fine. I like a hole like this. This is where I should do open qualifying. All right, so we've got 80 yards up the hill, kind of into wind, obviously a little bit more.
Just to prove that was there when before he hit.
Today. Chicken wraps laying heavy. So it's just half a swing with a lob wedge. Just get it up onto the green. It should release out a little bit. So aim slightly right of the pin. Settle. That's going to be deep, I think. Oh. A few times today where I've just got these like really big kind of gusts, obviously right by the sea here. But I think, oh, look at the flag now, it's going straight that way. I don't really know how I can't chip it in, so yeah, a little right to left on the green, Use a 54. Let's get it rolling a little bit. Just hold it. Chances just didn't break in. It's nice to be over a chip and thinking, you know what, I'm going to hold this. Comfortable with the reeds on some of these. The seal's pretty straight. Okay, good up and down. Yeah, I need to take just a touch more time over these putts, make sure I'm actually reading them correctly. And we can cut it out of the video, so it's not like wasting any time, but the score should improve. Just means we're out longer on the golf course. Or worse places to be, isn't it? I can't speak. There's not a worstest places to be's. Par 3 11th. It is 180 yards. It looks a lot further than that, but it's straight into wind. So I'm going to just choke down on a 4 and just try and like mosey it in there. Just a nice smooth swing to try and keep the flight a little bit lower. Looks like the pins at the front as well. There's a bit of room behind. Just don't want to be short. Oh, get off it, wind. Oh my God, it's huge. I'm so confused. You can hardly feel it now, can you? And look at the wind now. It's gusting around, it's shifting. It was a good shot. I'm happy with the strike. Just a miss club. Fortunately, I've missed the green as well, so good birdie chance. What am I going to do here? You know, I was saying how it was a birdie chance. Not so much. Obviously, I'm way above the level of the pin. I'm hitting onto a downslope, and then there's another downslope. I think my only real chance here is to try and use the wind a little bit. So get a lot of loft, try and get height, and almost land it down by the pin. Inside 15 foot will be a good shot it. I mean, don't tell anyone. It was the worst shot I've hit with the best result. Yeah, that was not what I intended. So it landed here, and I was trying to land it about here. These boys don't need to know that though, did they? It's a good shot, though, isn't it? It's a bogey. Moves about 3 over. It's fine. I think I dealt with that quite well. That's the main thing. You gotta, control your emotions. Can't let it affect you. That'd be silly. Just gets you, doesn't it? It just gets you. Really, really, it feels so personal when things go wrong. One thing which is going very right though is we're entering a stretch of holes where we're heading down towards the Indian Ocean. Oh, what an absolute stunner. This is 450 yards, got a par 4, then we got a par 5, and then a par 4 again right down by the sea, par 3, up. It's just an incredible, incredible finish. I'm 3 over, really want to get it back to level. Do not want to let these clubs go on a low point. Remember, we don't want them to leave a note and have the suitcases by the stairs. Right, I'm aiming at the right-hand side bunker. The wind is definitely off to right, so it should bring it back. Well, that was in balance. That was in balance. Oh, 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 if that had gone in. Did you get that? Oh my God, that'd have been it. That would have been it. That'd have been, I think we'd have finished the video. Come on, bounce back, birdie. Let's go. This wind is a really confusing puppy. It is now helping. I wish it was going in any kind of consistent direction, but it's just swirling everywhere. We've got 70 yards, massive drive. Just a lob wedge, just feel it in there. I suppose it is difficult like when you're driving a buggy though, because it disorientates you a little bit around which direction the holes are going, but Okay, we're bound to it. Okay, that was a good shot. Just slightly under. Chance for a birdie. Okay, so about 15, 18 foot short. So just gradually left to right. Greens are rolling well. They're rolling pure. Trust it. Trust it. Trust it. Turn. Yeah, putt's a bit pacey again. This one is inside the hole. It's basically just inside right centre. So, trust it. Just trust it. It's not difficult, is it? It's not difficult, just trust it. Par. Next is a par 5, which it's going to be downwind off the right. Yeah? Are we all happy with this? Good. Guys, I just want to say, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, because it's only through your support, it's only through following the channel that we get to go to places like this. Because if you remove the subscribe graphic now, this is the par 5 13th hole. Wow. I've played a lot of golf and I've not seen many holes like this. This is truly, truly stunning. The line is the Norwegian flag in the background, which has just stopped flapping, which is useful. It'll come on again in a minute. Basically where the green is, wind a little bit off the right, so it should bring it left. There's a funnel down there, so if you get it going, like we could hit an absolute monster drive here. 530. To get it going, I think I've got like a 430 in me here, I think. That was huge and also a little bit lucky. Did you see it bounce?
No.
It's hit, it's gone dead straight on line with the pin, and it's almost pitched in the bushes on that line, right. And it's just kicked straight left. And it's almost, you probably won't see, it's just on, see it, yeah. Just on like the edge of the fairway in the rough. What a rush. I don't think I've ever got an adrenaline rush off a driver on a hole before. I've got a bit of vertigo. Wow, that is a massive Norwegian flag. What size is that? It's also one of the locations you can go with Golf Breaks, who we are here in South Africa with. So big shout out to Golf Breaks for having us down. We've got about 5 videos coming from this trip, and it's stunning. I mean, I've never been to Africa before. I can't wait to come back. It's beautiful, it really is. Oh man, been on safari. That was nice, wasn't it? Okay, I'm gonna get 50 degree. I'm 120 yards down the hill, so probably playing about 100. Wind off the right, kind of heavy off the right as well, ball above my feet. So I'm just gonna set it out like here and let the wind bring it back. Just half a swing. Go on then, go on then, go on then. Oh wow, that's just on the green. Wow, that's a strong wind that now. It's been freshening up like a little bit throughout the day. You know what, I'm gonna give up thinking about it. It's so confusing. We're gonna look at the wind on the tee and just go from there. How about that? Yeah? Okay. I mean, all things being even, it's actually quite straight. About 40 foot up the hill for an eagle. An eagle with that backdrop would be all right, wouldn't it? Don't leave an eagle putt short. Do not leave an eagle putt short with the Indian Ocean blue as a sapphire behind the pin. That's the one rule in golf. As soon as I hit it, it just started to slow. Back to 2. We've not actually played any of the holes from this point. I think the next is a par 4 that way. Then we've got a par 3. Then I think it goes up the hill. Then I think it's a drivable par 4. Is the last a par 5? Because there should be another par 5 on this night, 72. Who cares though, really? I really like, I know it's score based and I do want to play well and I want to say a happy goodbye to these golf clubs, but who cares when you got that as a view? Like, what's the next stop? Antarctica. Literally. $290 yards to this green. There's a big like ravine in the middle, but there's nothing down there. There's a few bunkers by the green, so I think I can go for it. But it's 270 front, which might even be hybrid. I think I might just hit a nice smooth 3. The hybrid, which I'm going to be really sorry to see go, is my 19 degree QI10. It's the only hybrid I think I've ever used, which I've genuinely just absolutely loved. Trotty fitted me for this at the Kingdom. It's mostly because of this shaft. So it's Tor Hybrid 105 gram X. So basically John Rahm's graphite shafts he uses. And it's just brilliant. It's so, so good. But I'm kind of thinking 304 back. So I think a strong, solid 3 wood straight at the hole. If it goes a little bit left, that's fine. There's only bunkers down there. But a chance to get on this green. Come on. Simmer. Yeah. There's just some bunkers down to the left there. Be fine, just a slight tug, just a slight tug. So I finished in the back bunker. You can see how it's rolled in. It's kind of rolled in from this direction. So I'm presuming it's like pitched here, then come round. I could have hit hybrid. That's kind of a long way if you think about it. It's left me with a tricky shot though, so I'm thinking I might use a 54 degree rather than a lob wedge. Just trust the loft. There's a little bit of room after the pin. It just slopes down, so I leave myself a difficult putt. But I'm also into wind. So just trust the shot. 54 degrees. Gonna play it like a large splash. Oh, hit it clean. Just didn't catch enough sand. You know what, I've also forgotten, I've got my putter. How confident am I right now with my wedges? So we're up the slope, pretty severe. It's going to move the ball right, and then it's straight downhill, and the ball's going to move left. So I'm going to go quite straight in my aim, and just trust the slopes to like funnel it in. Simmer, simmer. Kind of just shot right there, didn't it? Kind of maybe pushed by the wind a little bit as well. Sorry. Literally just put a finger full of sand in my mouth. That roll must have looked unreal with that line. You know what? It's disappointing par, but really, really happy with that putt. I think the biggest obstacles next year are going to be finding a putter I'm comfortable with, but more the mentality around it. Like, I can't be over that length of putt, and I'm not yipping it, but mentally I'm like, just, anyway. A little bit of an awkward number here. So it's 180 to the front, it's 185 to the pin. So it's helping a touch, it's going to push it massively right. Thinking it's just an 8-iron, but the wind is absolutely blowing now. If I hit a normal 8-iron just to the left of the hole, and then if the wind moves it, that's fine, because it'll be towards the centre of the green. Hold off it, wind, hold off it. Be the number. Spin. Okay. It's actually a good, look at that. There we go. That's the strike. That. I would like more of that, please. Just edged a little bit closer then. Struck it like an absolute legend. It's that thing where we go like, there you go. Happy with the tee shot. It's just left me in like a really awkward spot. I'm putting downhill and it's fast, but I'm into wind, so it's going to hold it up a touch. Just going to slip and slide as it goes down that slope, and it's very steep. Wind's whacked it and I whacked it. Double whack, a double wackarooski there. Wind and me. Oh, I like leaving myself these testers, but it's good for the program. These are the putts that I'm going to have to hole if I want to win comps, get through open qualifying. It's good. It's what we want. Just pushed it. Sounded quite weird inside my head then. Yeah, quite a weird vibration because it's empty. I hate my head. You wouldn't believe the voices in my head. Sixteenth hole, 3 birdies to find. This one's going to be a tough one though. It's into wind. It's like 260 to run out of fairway. So I'm just going to hit 3 wood. Hopefully the wind holds it. It's going to be a tough shot into this green as well. Really hard hole. It's only short, but tough. Come on. Come on, man. That's stage 1. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. A little dip in the fairway. It shouldn't reach the water. It is 115 playing 130. So I'll give you a scope of how uphill this shot is. And it's also a little bit into wind. So, and it's off an uphill lie. So it's playing 130 with the wind, probably 135 because it's blowing it that way. And that's kind of like a full wedge. Full gap wedge. So I'm just going to take one less. Just take a pitching wedge. So this is where we had a little bit of a swing quest video yesterday. So the pin is kind of back right, and there's a bit of a slope behind it, isn't there, if I remember rightly. So I'm thinking just a 3/4 wedge shot, back of the stance. Ball is above my feet, so it should help hold it into the wind. So I'm just going to aim just left of the pin, just left of the pin. Yeah, it's just clambered on. I actually hit that right. You could see as it started to rise, it just got like beaten down. Just not quite with it with my yardages today. It's been a bit loose. But we have a short par 4 and a par 5 to finish. We can still get there. We are having eagles left, right and centre this trip, so I'm gonna go down a slope, up a slope. And a little bit right to left off that bank. Just feel it in there. Go on, travel. Jeez, Pete. Slightly right to left there. Flattens out a touch. Pretty flat there. So it's just going to move a little bit right to left. Trust your read. There's a bit of a tired, relieved fist pump there. I'm trying. I've gone to see a sports psychologist. I know some of the stuff I've got to work on. Toughest thing in golf, isn't it? Mastering the mental game. I've got a long way to go. Wow, just look at this, mate. Look at this. Maybe old head, but I think I've only played a few courses where it's just felt this big, this expansive, like this wide, this You know, it makes you feel small, how it's just so massive. We've got 275 to the front of the green here, 285 centre. Wind is kind of here, so it's helping a touch. The only thing is you can't see the pin, so the pin is behind pretty much where those two buggies are. It's in the middle, like over that bunker. Probably a 3 wood, I imagine here, not a driver. Okay, so I'm gonna let the wind just bring you to us. We're just gonna go left of that bunker. I think a 3 wood's good. It's 290 middle, so wind helping, it's not a driver. Just a solid 3. Come on. Oh, nudge it back, wind, nudge it back. I think it's all right. Bit toey, exceptionally toey. Yeah, we got that calculation wrong. So I'm left of the green, that's the outbound. Very close to that. Would have been a good club if I'd have hit it 40 yards right. I've left myself almost an impossible shot. I've got to hit over a bunker, onto a downslope, downwind. No green to work with. This basically has to hit the pin to stop it close, which I wouldn't be against. Listen, it's almost an impossible shot. I've got to be honest, unless I'd have hit that absolutely perfectly, it's not a bad place to leave myself. If that hits the green, it's bounding on, so that's not awful. You know what happened the last time I had a lob wedge chip? If there was ever a chip that I'm gonna hole, basically this one now, isn't it? Hitting onto a little downslope, it's gonna carry it to the pin. Oh, kick right. Shot that way. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Well, it's going to have to be an albatross to shoot level, but a nice eagle birdie gets me in silver medal position as well, so. Ah man, it's a couple of short par 4s there, which have been disappointing. Maybe if I'd have played them a couple more times, I'd have had a different approach. So stay with me. Oh my God, this is gonna be it's a par 5. Seem to remember when we drove past it straight uphill, so it's a driver. It's gonna be the last drive with my driver. I'm not sure I'm ready to say goodbye. Here we go, the last drive with my Ping G430 Max 10K. So I popped this in the bag at the start of the year. I think actually this is my longest serving club. For me in early year testing, it was just fantastic. I think when Ping brought this driver out, I'm not entirely sure they knew how good of a club this was, because it's got the 10K mark, and that's the 10,000 MOI at moment of inertia, the forgiveness number, which you'll hear a lot. It just means it's an exceptionally forgiving driver, but normally when you get a very forgiving driver, when it's a Ping, it spins up. This doesn't spin. So you've got the forgiveness, you've got the low spin, you've got the distance. It's just like an all-in-one driver. I'm gonna have to do some extensive testing to find a replacement of this bad boy. You've served me well. One last ride. One last ride, ride or die. It's been a long road without you, my friend. Just to the right of that bunker, wind down off the left. Let's just let it go. Oh my God, sit down. Just, it's all right. Okay. See you soon, compadre. We've shared some special moments together.
Don't want to go.
Wish I was taking the mic. So 240 yards playing 256. Uphill, wind is straight off the left. It's not helping at all. So confusing. So it's 246. Maybe Be a last little ride with the hybrid. Right, just feeling a little cut up that hill. So where the flags are for the hotel, basically just there with a touch of cut. Not at them and hold it straight. I wanted to cut off them. It's fine, it's just left of the green. Oh, that's a great strike. Another club I'm going to miss. All right then, come on boys, let's finish in style. Let's get a beer. Come on. Wow, what an emotional year it's been with these bad boys. Got a shot over the bunker, got to land it on the green. It's onto a downslope, maybe moving a little bit left to right to begin with, then a bit right to left. I'm looking forward to replacing all these clubs. Should have some exciting news about this coming. Will it be the next video, maybe the video after? Stay tuned then. Very interesting times ahead. Maybe signing a club deal, we will see. Right. I'll move right to left a bit. Oh, it's not that great. It's kind of barreled on a little bit. Great putt. Well, it kind of sums up the round a little bit, doesn't it? All just a bit meh. Well, the golf may have been okay. The course was unreal. Fantastic, amazing. Thanks so much to Pezula for allowing us out to film. Huge thanks to Golf Race for getting us out here. And stay tuned. The clubs have gone. Thank you for your service, all of you. And they're going to be replaced over the next month with, well, just have to wait and see.